So briefly, I want to cover 3 AI tools that can help you if you plan to use other people's long form videos to create content. Now, the majority of you are not going to be doing this. Instead, you're going to be creating your own user generated content, recording videos yourself. Or you're going to outsource it to a company like Viral Ecom Ads. It's going to create the videos for you. Or you're going to be using another AI software like Bull Video, like we're going to cover in this course, that's going to create these videos for you. But some of you will want to use other people's videos, right? So for example, if you're a fitness TikTok shop and you want to create fitness videos, but obviously maybe you don't want to get in front of the camera, well, there's tons of YouTubers out there. There's tons of people on Instagram out there that create good fitness videos already that you can then use their specific content on your page if you know how to use it, right? And so there's tons of software that can help you do that. We've already covered Talk Backup, which is another one that will just pluck these videos off of Shorts, Instagram Reels, and TikTok already. It's a game changer. But 3 other tools that might be of service to some of you. Again, if this is not you and you don't plan on using other people's YouTube videos or anything like that, and it doesn't fit your niche, then just skip this video. But for some of you that might want to do that, Opus Clip is a great software that will take YouTube videos and clip them down into shorts just like this. I'm going to show you examples here. Short segments that are rankable on TikTok, that have keywords in them already, that are going viral or have a high likelihood to go viral. It also ranks them. Same thing with GetMunch. GetMunch is actually my favorite one. And Pictory's another software that I'm going to show you how to use to actually create shorts, reels, etc. with just words. So the AI will read it for you. It will also auto-populate different relevant B-roll video clips for your actual short. So for example, you wanted to create like a fitness or workout compilation, well, then you could just input that specific script in here and it's going to auto-populate the actual videos related to the words in your script at those specific times. It's mind-blowing. And also have an AI voiceover, or you can input your own manual voiceover if you want. So I'm going to show you all these really fast here in a second, but this is essentially what it does. You just paste the actual YouTube video in here and you click Get Clips. Now, Opus Clip is a paid software, but you can actually just cycle through either Google accounts or cycle through emails and continuously get free trials, assuming you have unlimited Google accounts or unlimited emails, right? And I believe you get about an hour of free time each time you sign up. So an hour of clips. So if you clipped a 5-minute YouTube video, you would still have 55 minutes. So you can get the picture on just how many clips you can get out of the free trial. You really don't need much. So if I wanted to clip this one, for example, well, what I would do is, if let's assume that this is obviously an example from my YouTube channel, but if you were taking like a fitness video, you'd take the URL on YouTube, you would come back into Opus Pro, you would paste it in there, and then you would click this button when it pops up. There you go. Obviously, make sure you're going to take it from the entire video. If you don't, you only want to take a certain segment, then just, drag the clip accordingly to whatever the segment of that video that you want to use, and then click Get Clips in one click. Now it's going to fetch the video depending on how long the actual video is that you're inputting there. It could be a few minutes to maybe up to 10 minutes. The counter right here will show you, and then this will pop up into a screen that looks like this, where it's going to show you specific clips that are taken from that video. It's going to scan through the video and pick out the best segments of that video that it's going to automatically turn into shorts. You can see the script of what is exactly being said right here. So you can really fast decide which one's a good one and which one's a bad one. You'll also notice that they put captions on the video as well automatically. So let's play this one just to kind of show you. This was a huge learning moment for me. YouTube's policies on monetization are often tricky and they are not always transparent. Initially, I thought steering clear of just like copying people's videos and clipping them. See how it put the captions and different color words here that kind of pop off the screen automatically, right? You used to have to do this yourself in CapCut or pay a freelancer to do it for you or an editing service to do it for you, but this actually does it automatically, assuming that you have the upgrade. Now, if you don't have the upgrade, you're going to have this little watermark right here, but assuming you do have the upgrade and you pay for the service, this will be removed. But when you're starting, this little watermark here isn't that big of a deal. And again, you can just use the free trial, again, just to prove the concept. You don't need to spend money on it when you're starting. You'll also notice that every once in a while, it'll throw like a relevant emoji in there, which kind of makes it look cool. So use this software. It's a game changer, and it's really going to help you pump out a lot of videos. Again, for those of you where your main goal is to use other people's content to turn into shorts or TikTok videos to then sell your products ultimately. Now, my personal favorite of these AI softwares is called Munch. So if you go to getmunch.com, this is what the actual page will look like. And it's going to be the same thing. You're just going to paste the URL of your video into GetMunch, and then it will pop up when it's done with an auto-generated title just like this, and several different clips just like this. Again, it's going to tell you if it has high searchability, what the specific keywords are, if it has a trend, if it's trending or not. So for example, these ones aren't really trending, but these ones do have a good trending score with some of the keywords in here. The coherence score, it's going to score them. Obviously the top left is the best one, and then all the way down to the right. So you can just watch them if you want to make sure that they're good. And if you clicked watch, you could then preview it. It'll show you exactly what's being popped up right there in the text. Also going to give you a description already pre-done with some hashtags in there. And it's going to, again, put the captions on it automatically for you. Now, if you wanted to export this, you just click export. If you had your TikTok account linked, then you would export it to TikTok. If you didn't want to, and you just wanted to download the video, which is what I recommend, because then you can just upload them to also Instagram Reels and YouTube Shorts as well. Then you just download it here, and you'll see that you can download it normally just as a horizontal video, or if you wanted the short version, the 9:16, you click portrait and you would download it there, and then bam, it's going to pop up here and start downloading here in a second. And if you just wanted to download them all, then you would select them all like this as you check off the boxes, and then just click this download button and it will download them all. So that's GetMunch. It does the same exact thing. In my opinion, it does a better job of it than Opus Pro. But again, you do have to pay for it. And finally, Pictory. So there's a bunch of use cases for this. And if you guys need to know any of these like in depth and how to actually use them in depth, this is just a short tutorial, because obviously the majority of you are not going to be actually using these. And this is not going to be your strategy to get product videos to grow your page and sell your products. But some of you might. And so if that is you, I have in-depth tutorials on my YouTube channel on each one of these softwares. Just look for it. Search YouTube for my name and then the specific software, and it should pop up with a detailed tutorial, right? So Bryan Guerra Opus Pro, Bryan Guerra GetMunch, Bryan Guerra Pictory, and you should be able to find an in-depth tutorial. Now, quick one here for Pictory. So for example, if you had a script already, you just copy this random script right here just to show you. You would take it into Script the Video, paste your script in there, fake a title there, and then click proceed. And it's going to run, and again, just going to auto generate in a few minutes, depending on how long your script is. It's going to auto generate an AI voiceover if you didn't put one in manually, right? So if you didn't want to do a manual, like your own voice or somebody else's voice, then it's going to generate an automatic AI voiceover saying those words. Also, it's going to be synced up with the actual B-roll that's relevant to whatever's in your script, which is kind of crazy. And you can see as it changes the script, it's got like motion graphics popping up with e-commerce here, somebody on their phone with e-commerce. And so this isn't necessarily the best thing in the world, but it is a really cool way that you can generate videos very, very quickly to post and test different products. And again, if you wanted to change the actual view of it, then you'd click the landscape thing up here and just change it to portrait. And it would auto format it for that with the text in the right place. And then when you're done, you click download, and it's just going to download it directly to your computer, where you can then obviously post it to TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. So those are 3 AI softwares that can really help you if your main goal is to take other people's content to sell your products. But again, that's not the majority of you, so I just wanted to touch on this briefly.